Welcome to the weekly Metaverse update. I am BelsheBits. I am your S-tier KOL that everyone loves and everyone comes to see. So thank you for being here, and I hope you get a lot out of this. As many of you know, I disclosed that I love Wilder World, Zero, and MEOW, and that I'm highly invested in them. So you know where I'm coming from. I have a personal interest in the success of the company. I'm here to share with you my actual opinions because I actually get out there and play. I wanted to put that out there so that you knew what you're getting yourself into as I talk about the things that happened. As many of you know, I didn't release a video last week. I was doing some much needed recharging, and I really appreciated the time away from cameras and editing and having to do a bunch of research. I am just recharged and ready to go, and this is probably going to be one of the most raw videos because I haven't really outlined or thought about anything, but there are some things that stood out to me from the last 2 weeks that I want to be able to share. First and foremost, let's talk about Rebellion and Super Early Access. It is still a really awesome game. It is still in production, obviously. They're still developing it. They're releasing updates. They were doing it every day, but now they've pushed that to like once a week that they're going to be releasing updates, adding features, fixing bugs, those types of things. The game is already at a place where people are constantly loading in and playing and having a good time. I have had more laughs with Wilders in the last few weeks than I have in the past few years. And I've really been able to connect to a lot of the Wilders in new ways. I've even had opportunities to talk with devs that I've never been able to talk to before and hear their story and hear what part they play within the larger efforts made within Wilder World. And I've really enjoyed getting to know them. Talked with each one of the founders. It's just fun to see them in there constantly playing and constantly having a good time. They're just really happy that they have created something that is drawing people to be able to play and have a good time. Also a shout out to Longsleeves, the first one to reach Wilder rank. That's an amazing feat. He's grinded away and had a great time playing with others. He's also been an incredible help in giving feedback to the team, as well as playing with other individuals and helping them better navigate the map, the weapons, what's happening, giving me a few tips on how to be a better gamer and FPS player. And to be honest, the latest update came yesterday in the filming of this, and I have yet to play. I've been extremely busy with other parts of my life and dealing with some of the aspects that are more of a priority, but I'm looking forward to getting in and playing that new update. I hear they added in a new slide motion and a few other features and bug fixes. They have already created the sniper and the shotgun that they're going to be releasing soon. They just weren't quite ready for it for this update, so it looks like in the next update in a week, we'll be able to enjoy that as well. Other than that, the game is just fun. There's a lot of conversation, a lot of feedback. What kind of features do people want to see? What's good? What's bad? How do you improve kind of the movement between individuals? What should we cut back on? Are the grenades too strong? Are the pistol too strong? Should we increase, this with the AR? As well as a bunch of other things. And the Wilders are truly adding feedback. Immediately, the developers are making changes and improving that and seeing how that goes along. So if you haven't signed up for Super Early Access, make sure you go to Discord and fill out the form and be a part of the first 1,000 diehards. It sounds like the team is going to do something special for the first 1,000 diehards. So if you want to be a part of history and be a part of this early status of giving feedback and really making an impact on the game, make sure you fill that out, make sure you get in and play and give your honest feedback and help the team be able to develop the best Metaverse game out there. It's going to be FPS combat with racing and open world, and when all these things come together along with mining, it's going to be a game like no other, and people are going to rave about it. And yes, GTA 6 is coming out later this year. It's going to slay. People are going to love it. They're going to want it. And so there's not a lot that we can compare between Wilder World and GTA 6 except for the fact that they're the same genre of game. There's going to be things about GTA 6 that are really good that everyone's going to love because it comes from a studio that has been killing it for a number of years. But don't count Wilder World out because they're an up-and-coming gaming studio. They really have a great team and they're doing an incredible job, and they're going to add features into Wilder World that are not going to be a part of GTA 6 that are going to attract people. Plus there's going to be aesthetic change, there's going to be lore differences, there's going to be a lot of kind of differences even though it's within the same genre of gaming. So we can still root for GTA 6 and we can still root for Wilder World. each one in their different areas of the industry and hope for the success, because it will bring interest, it's going to bring attention, and it's going to be a real good thing for all Wilders. And then if you've been following Wilder World and the different team members on Wilder, you'll be able to see a bunch of different things that they've released through images and videos. The next important matter to be able to talk about is the new Zine that came out last week about the staking protocol being moved to Zchain. The basics of what the team is communicating is that they're changing the staking system. They're going from a high APR down to a low APR, down to about 10 to 30%. And a major reason why they're doing this is to create a much stronger stability to the token. But in my opinion, more importantly, they're doing that as a precursor to the new rewards program that's going to be coming out. There was a large group of Wilders that gave a bunch of feedback on the rewards program that they were thinking about releasing. The team is really trying to keep to their promises as well as meet the needs of the community, while also not jeopardizing the long-term success of the project. So with this, they had to make some changes in order to support the long-term success of the project. As many of you know, Wild Pineapple DAO was highly invested in the LP staking and the staking rewards that the team was offering. But I want to take an opportunity to make it clear that we are in full support of what the team is doing. We feel like it is the right move for the long-term success of Wilder World. And the DAO has always been of the opinion that whatever is in the best interest of the project is in the best interest of the DAO. This will help with stability and confidence, which is important with the new era that we're going into that is focused on gaming, open world, and the actual realization of the metaverse. The old way of doing things isn't the right way of doing things now. I'm looking forward to this new change. I'm also looking forward to the new rewards program that will benefit people actually earning and participating. No more grifting and free handouts, only rewarding individuals that actually participate and help with the longevity and benefit of the long-term success of Wilder World. I am excited to watch individuals come in with their success and their experience and be able to provide that feedback and really make this a great game from all aspects, from racing to combat to open world to mining to everything else that's going to come in, as well as skins and rewards and benefits to individuals that participate. From the pro subscription program to make that right and beneficial to individuals to give them added value. There is so much coming. 2025 is such a better year than 2024, and 2024 was my favorite year. So I've already dived headfirst into the deep end of Wilder World 0 and MEOW, and I've been trying to share each one of my insights of what I've been learning along the way. And I really hope that you guys take the time to experience it for yourself, because I'm just a nobody with 500 subscribers. I'm not out here shilling Wild or Zero or MEOW or anything along the ways, but I am sharing why I like it, why I invest in it, and why I think it's really important that you consider it. Considering all the other options that are out there and all of these different types of tier lists that KOLs like to put out, if you went and looked at all of those tier lists and then looked at the financial benefits that they receive, you would see that there would be a direct relations to the vast majority of them, with a few sprinkled true opinions, which I would probably bet would be the ones that they don't like. And then the ones that didn't give them a payout, they're probably putting down on the lower list to entice people to come in to help raise them higher on the list. And then what all of a sudden changed? Was it the quality of the game? No, it was that they got paid more. And so I'm sorry, I am a little bit passionate about this because I've been doing this for over a year, getting no payout, getting no sponsorships. I've been offered them, but it didn't feel right because I didn't believe in their project. I didn't believe in what they were doing. And I didn't want to use my valuable time in this space and the small influence that I might have in order to just get a payout. That wasn't interesting to me. That's not something that I want. I feel like the benefit that I've been receiving are the skills that I'm learning, the creation of these videos, the helping of other people be able to see Wilder World that don't have the time in order to invest like I have. And so there's been a lot of added value that I've given. I truly feel I've given much more value out than I have received. But that's okay. I didn't get into this in order to receive all tons of value. I have received some slight special privileges. I got an earlier access into Rebellion. I've been able to have some access to talk with the team and the trust from team and developers to be able to talk to me. I've had other community members come out and ask for support and to give out support for the things that they're doing. I like this. This is who I am. That's what I enjoy. And so I think some people, they gravitate towards that because I think you guys can sense a true, genuine interest in the game, a honest opinion, and to give you true feedback. People talk about different aspects of it, and I give feedback. Have I agreed with everything the team has done? No, I haven't. But do I truly respect and trust the team? I absolutely do. And the more I talk with them, the more I trust them, the more real they are. You can't be playing a game with a founder for hours and them keep up an act the entire time. They are who they are, and they enjoy what they enjoy, and they speak truth to what their opinions are, and they truly want what is best for Wilders. And that is something I trust in the team. They may approach it in a way that other community members may not agree with or that KOLs don't like, but in the end, they really are doing what they feel is in the best interest in the longevity and the success of the project, while also being true and honest and fair to the community. It is a tightrope to walk, but they're trying their best and they're learning. And if they failed, they're learning from those failures and they're reacting and they're changing things right away. So you know what? I think it was awesome of Wilder World to call out the system that is the KOLs right now, because the vast majority of it is in their best interest, not in the best interest of the industry. And I'm not saying everyone, I'm not calling out specific individuals. I'm just saying in general, it's not a good system. It's a bad system. There needs to be true leaders with true opinions and individuals that go through and they game and they give proper, honest opinions of the actual games and if people are actually going to like it and what things they can do to change, to improve. And that kind of consulting is what should be of value. And individuals that go in and might have an influence to give an honest feedback, I hope the teams would then take that honest feedback and make the changes they need to in order to improve the game or improve the system. But if the team also understands that there's something coming down the line that is important and should stay firm, that they should stay firm and they should continue to do that even if individuals are saying they should make some changes. Because sometimes the team understands something that individuals don't. But sometimes the team can learn from the community and the things that they're doing. I think that's what proper KOLs should be doing and how they should be being rewarded, not just because they have a larger follow account and they decide to say, you know what, today this is the best project. Oh, you know what, today this is the best project. Oh, you know what, today's this best project. And the reason why is because they're getting paid more or less to say that they're a great project. So if you don't like what's happening in the system, if you don't like what I'm saying, you're probably part of the system. And it's okay, whatever. Everyone's doing their best. This is my stance. This is my opinion. This is what I'm sharing. This is what's happening within the metaverse. And I want the metaverse to be better. I want things to improve. And I want it to be more maybe business mindset of making sure the longevity of a project is in the best interest of the entire community. Because in the end, that will help the community succeed much more than a quick flash in the pan. Well, there you have it. That is my weekly Metaverse update. If you liked it, please subscribe below and hit the like button. I would appreciate it. And don't forget, go get signed up for super early access and join us in being one of the first 1,000 diehards within Wilder World, playing Rebellion, having a great time, and making sure the future of the Metaverse is the best that it can be.